Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a video that is been asked about and requested finally, and we're gonna go over my current favorite powder foundations. I feel like this video also needs to be made just because there's an explanation of why there's so many in this category for me, especially because I test out powder foundation pretty regularly. My goal is to test them all. So if you guys have an idea for one that I haven't already done, make sure you list that down below in the comments box. With that being said, we're gonna go through this. There are different price points, and I'll try to go over that as we go. But to keep this video moving, we're just gonna hop into it. So I'm gonna start off with our drugstore option. There is only one drugstore option for me. I keep trying things from the drugstore and things are just not working out, but this one has been tried and true. This is the Aqua Assurance powder foundation compact. This is from JCat Beauty. I have gone through many of these, at least 6 or 7. I'm in the shade Natural. This one is $14.99. I get mine at Ulta.com. I know it's not in store, so you will have to kind of guess your shades and go from there, but I find that they pull a little darker, so I would go lighter. That's my recommendation. But why I like this particular powder foundation is that it is extremely hydrating. It's my go-to for winter wear or anytime I have extremely dry skin or patches or flakes or any of that kind of stuff on my face. I've got combination acne prone skin, so sometimes I get some breakouts and then I have scabs, and so I need something that will go over that sort of thing, and this guy is it. And for the price, you can't beat it. Ulta does a lot of sales too, where it's normally about half off, but that's kind of my reasoning for this. I also find that it's just a very velvety smooth powder. It just glides on because it is so hydrating. It does work best with the little sponge that it comes with. I don't particularly recommend using this particular one with a brush. You get really full coverage too with this. I would say it's like a very heavy medium to full coverage right off the bat on every swipe. Really easy and fast to use. Takes me roughly about 3 minutes to do my entire face with this, which is another reason why it's a go-to for me, because it just glides over everything and looks absolutely beautiful. The only negative is the wear time. Typically about after 6 hours, I'm starting to look shiny and I'm starting to have some wear because I am combination skin. I just look glowy. Or like my natural skin oils seep through. So keep that in mind. The wear time is not nearly as good as the other ones I'm talking about, but for $15, you cannot beat it. And if you haven't tried it, I do recommend it for all skin types. Okay, so I have 2 more, and these are gonna be, I believe, both $38. I'm gonna start with the Make It Forever. This is the Velvet Matte Skin Blurring Powder Foundation. I've talked about this too about 100 times. This is my go-to powder foundation for all year round. Pretty much any time of the year it works with my skin type. I have it on right now and it really does blur and make everything look absolutely perfect. It's my go-to for events, go-to for photography, filming, all of that sort of stuff. The longevity is pretty good on this. I usually get about, I'd say 8 to 10 hour wear with, you know, minimal shining. Just because I have combination skin, I do get shiny. I do also want people to know my color. It's Y335. So if that is something you're always interested in, this is the color that I'm always wearing. I find that it looks the best. Depending, like in the winter, sometimes it's a little dark for me, but I can make it work. Like right now, I'm like right in between every color, but I'm making this work and I love it. And it has the best like velvety soft texture on the skin. I don't find it that it ever looks dry on my face, which I love. I do also recommend using this with the sponge that it comes with. The sponge is kind of interesting. It has a white side and then a black side. I always use the black side because it gives me the most coverage. I like that these are, you can pop these out and refill them and order them. I got mine from Sephora, so that is where you can get it, and it's 38 bucks. I can't say enough good things about this powder foundation. I think everyone kind of agrees with me that this is pretty universally friendly as well. I feel like it works for all skin types, but absolutely beautiful on combination skins because it just looks so beautifully like blown out. Like I literally am an airbrush skin when I wear this, which is why I always recommend this. If you haven't tried any powder foundation and you're interested, I would start with this one, only because I feel like it looks fabulous on literally everyone. So again, that is the Makeup Forever Velvet Matte Blurring Powder Foundation. Also in the $38 category is the Cover FX Powder Foundation. This one has gotten tons of love for me, as you guys can see. I love this. It is in the color N30, which I am finding that this is a harder powder foundation to find my color. For whatever reason, it's always out of stock. Another fun fact about this powder, it smells like green tea. So if you don't like green tea, I would not recommend trying this. But why I love this is my summer foundation. It holds onto my face literally forever in like the blazing heat. It does look a little dry initially when put on, but once you're like a couple hours in, it looks beautiful on my skin, or you can even set it with a makeup setting spray and then I get that beautiful skin like look. But this one holds up against heat, humidity, sweating, all of that. So this is my tried and true for summer, and that's pretty much the only time I use this is summer. You can use it other times of the year, but if you've got dry skin, I don't recommend this to you whatsoever. You've got to have at least combination skin to oily skin, and this is going to be your best friend. But keep in mind, it is a little bit harder to find. I got mine at Ulta. I think Sephora still carries it as well. Maybe try their website. Maybe they have more colors on there, and I'm sure you will love this for summer, and it will definitely hold up in that heat. I mean, I was easily getting 10-hour plus wear out of this, no issue, and very minimal shiny, which I absolutely love in the summertime. No one wants to look like they're glistening and sweaty all the time. I know I don't. And that's what I loved about this particular powder. Like I said, if you're sensitive to scents and you don't like the smell of green tea, you will not like this, but overall I think it's excellent powder, and I recommend it for summer wear only. And then next up on my list is this product right here. This is the Dual Finish powder foundation from Lancome. I'm in the color 315 Wheat. If you guys are interested in what color I'm wearing. This one is the most expensive on the list at $45. However, it is also the one you get the most product in, so keep that in mind. I like this one because, again, it's kind of universally friendly. I think it works really well on all skin types, whether you're, you know, dry, oily combination. I also like that it can be used wet or dry. I personally don't use my powders wet, but if you're someone who's a little drier, it may work fabulous on you. If you use it wet, and then it will dry down to like a soft powder finish. I also like this because it gives medium coverage. It never looks heavy or dry and tired on my face. It does have a scent, however, so again, if you're sensitive to scents, maybe not for you. It smells like traditional like Lancome products. It always has that kind of perfumey scent. That doesn't bother me. You really only smell it while applying it, or if you sniff the pan. I don't smell it on my face afterwards, but this is another go-to that I think looks universally good all year round, and the color match for me is impeccable. That's one thing I can say about the Lancome products, is their color match is to die for. And this one usually always looks fabulous on my skin. But it is the most expensive, but it is the one that's giving you the most grams. I think this is 19 grams is where like an average powder foundation is somewhere between 7 and 10 grams. So that's literally way more product for 45 bucks. So I feel like it's pretty comparable. So those are kind of my top 4 favorite powder foundations currently that are in constant rotation. I know I've talked hundreds of times about the Bare Mineral Pro powder. They recently just changed this formulation, and I have to be honest with you guys, the more I try the new formulation, the more it's just not for me. It just looks kind of funky on my face and it creases. I will continue to use my backups that I have of the original product, but I find that I'm not reaching for it as much, knowing that this is not going to be repurchasable for me anymore, and that's really disappointing. As you know, I was shade 14 Silk, which is one of my favorites. Color wise looks absolutely excellent on my skin, and I love the quality of the ingredients. So this is one that I'm kind of taking out of my top 5. It's still in my top 10, but because you can't really get it anymore, it's kind of moving towards the bottom of the list. I also think that this is great for all skin types, and I can't remember the exact price, but I know it's in the $35 range. With that being said, everyone has asked me to try the Jean Iredale products again. So I got a different color. I got the Golden Glow, which is the right color for me. I actually really like this now. I do still think it's kind of expensive. I believe this was like $45 or $48 just for this. And then you had to buy the compact, which I think I paid like another $25 or $30 for the refillable compact. I will say I'm liking the ingredients and I'm enjoying this product more now that the color match is good. And now that I know my Bare Pro is going away, I feel like these two are very comparable. So if you're used to wearing the Bare Pro and you don't like the new formula, I would go try the Jean Iredale products. Their mineral powder foundation is absolutely excellent. I'm in the shade Golden Glow. So if you guys are interested, I am testing that out again because now with Bare Minerals changing their formula, I think this has probably slid into my top 5. And I've been going, grabbing this regularly. Looks great on my skin most of the time. If you're a little bit dry, it might be a little too dry for you, but I'm finding it's fabulous for combination to oily prone skin. And that is pretty much it, guys. So those are kind of my top favorite powder foundations right now. My top 4 are kind of my go-to. I added one more just to kind of clear the air about the Bare Minerals situation and just to give you one other option. If you are looking for a mineral powder option, that is a great option for you. If you're looking for another good for your skin option, free of all the ickies, Cover FX is a really great choice. But again, like I said, this is only for oily to combination skin. And if you're super dry and you want a drugstore option, or if you're someone who just wants a drugstore option, the only drugstore option I suggest is the Aqua Assurance Powder Foundation by J-Cat Beauty. And if you're looking for ones that look great all the time, I would say the Matte Velvet Skin by Makeup Forever is fabulous. And then the Dual Finish from Lancome is also fabulous. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I post a new video every Tuesday. In the description box will always be my Instagram for daily posts and my Etsy account if you'd like to support my crafty adventures, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.